Yeah, I smoke that. I smoke that. I smoke pot. That's my life. That's what I do. And the DeVille, well, it's only fitting I should play a DeVille amp because I play an Italian DeVille guitar. You know what I'm saying? And my type, you don't know my type. My type is any type. My type is my I don't want to verbalize what my type is because that wouldn't be a smart player move. That'd be, but my type is not your type. That's and that's the way I like it. I get shit done like that, and it's better for your dick, and most importantly, it soothes mine. You know what I'm saying? But the indica is indeed good for flowers. Indeed. I mean, those are just straight up flowers. It's a simple concept with this other shit. You just douse. You take when you can sell. Let me just put it this way because this is the way it is. If you could sell four rocks for $50 of weed, these moon rocks. Well, and they come and you're talking about 4 grams. It doesn't look like 4 grams, but common sense, or whatever. Basic sense will tell you that well these are heavy, they're more dense, they've been sprayed. They've been sprayed with chemicals, you know what I'm saying? So I mean, right off the rip, but you naturally assume, okay, these will burn up like paper, even though they're dense and fat and sticky connotates that you're going to have a hard time burning it. Dense has a connotation you're going to have a hard time smoking this. You begin to melt at that point. You know what I'm saying? That and yeah, but yeah, I smoked. I'll be token on that shit in the bowl for the next hour probably, because you're talking about a whole gram. That's like putting stuff in a dime bag into the chamber of a bong. I'm just really happy I found something new. But the indica is definitely the best. I haven't. Last night I smoked both. I smoked the indica first, had to put it out because it just was indica. It crept up like and put a death shroud over me, and I'm like, oh, good, I feel better. And then I noticed, holy shit, my mouth is like a little bit gluey. And then I toked up the space balls, and then I haven't been that high ever. I felt like my head was gonna explode. I felt like my eyes were burning out of my head. Remember that when you first had that when you were a teenager or 11 years old, like I was. You're like, my eyes are itching and they're bulging and they're bright red. And then and then came the cotton mouth that was just, and then I just became crippled. And then I started getting self-conscious because I'm trying to not think about cameras being pointed at me. But yeah, no, the DeVille is also a quality name. You know, that's how I play. You know how good that thing's got to sound in the stereo. The meal about bitch is definitely my type. And any type I feel I can pick you. I can pinata find a hoe. I just put my feelers out, and if the hoe is receptive in any kind of way, like I know she is, she's already prone to this dick. Her species, her whole makeup is prone to a dick like this. This is the kind of dick that, you know, and she'll be on it soon. And she's like, holy shit. That's what I'm gonna. That's what I'll be doing. Most importantly, but I don't know what anybody else does. I don't give a fuck. Nobody's here for me. This is my type. Head wipe. I mean, like the shit I went through. I would never put another human being through it. But I know that now, after being what I went through, I can. It ain't nobody's business if I put my hand out and abduct a child from a, because when a motherfucker does it like me, he's doing it to save a soul and to take what's his and make something that was already greater. because I've been mishandled big time. But did you ever think about that? Somebody said something on the channel the other day. Alzheimer's, it's something that makes me cry. I don't like thinking about it. But it makes me sad for other people too. It makes me think like imagine David Lee Roth. There once upon a time, little 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, all the way up into their 30s, women were were gelling their clitties, just staring at David Lee Roth talking about his back against the record machine. Oh, can't you see what I mean? Little tiny girls, teenagers. Wow, man. Go ahead, might as well. Oh God, and just little girls drilling Clitty, finger banging themselves. Oh, this Eddie. Oh my God, him too. Holy shit. Wish this band would gangbang me. I, I mean, that's good jerk off fodder for little girls. They can look at four dudes, and then like God forbid anything happened to him now. He's totally sound of mind and he's doing great. He looks great and he's always gonna be great. But imagine if he lost all ties to his family. He never had any children. Nobody. Yeah, and then he became uh, riddled with Alzheimer's, and I was just coming out west, and I heard about it. I would be a predator like this, a predator for good people. You know what I'm saying? And then I would see him, and I'd get him before um before the Sharks did, and I would appreciate him. I'd be staring at him like this is the man that did all that, did it with Steve Vai strutting around on the stage like God's gift. And now he's just a simple, feeble, older man. I'd take care of that motherfucker. It'd be my pleasure, wouldn't it? But I wouldn't. I wouldn't predatory take. Other people would. They would. Oh, let me eat them up, yum. You know what I'm saying? They should make movies like that and ideas like that. But I'm just using poor David Lee as an example because fucking, he's doing fine. He's great. But this goes for pick a rock star, dude. That would be good. Don't you think fodder for a movie? Yeah, dude. And in a way, that's just master to student shit that goes on in a karate movie. You could find that too. You could find that in the Stone Masons group. You could find that in a whatever your profession is. You'll find that kind of shit. But yeah, no. Well, sometimes Alzheimer's is like Alzheimer's is often like cancer too. Sometimes it's quick, and sometimes it just goes on forever, and it comes and goes. But 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 that's definitely my style. Just meal about saturated puss, saturated, agreeable bot with pigtails and smiling at me, sucking on a big bomb pop, looking at me, smiling with my fingers in it. I love you, little girl.